My beloved child, don't skip this message, because what you're about to hear will send a rush through your soul. The energy surrounding you right now is magnetic, and someone who once walked away is finally realizing what they lost. Every word you're hearing carries the vibration of their regret, their awakening, and their unstoppable determination to find a way back to you. They've been pretending they're fine, smiling for the world, but the silence between you has become their biggest punishment. They thought they could move on, but every night their mind replays your laugh, your eyes, the way your voice trembled when you said goodbye. The truth is, losing you opened something inside them that can't be closed anymore. Don't skip, stay right here. Because the moment you walked away, something in them broke beyond repair. They tried to fill the space with noise, people, work, and distractions, but nothing could cover the echo of your absence. Their pride once blinded them, but now it's their biggest regret. Your energy haunts their thoughts like a melody that won't stop playing. Even the smallest things remind them of you, the scent in the air, a random song, or a word someone says that sounds like your name. The universe is forcing them to confront what they tried to avoid. They pushed away the only person who ever truly understood them. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They're no longer confused. The fog has lifted, and now they see everything clearly. You were not just a chapter in their story, you were the entire book, the meaning, the reason. Losing you wasn't just losing love, it was losing peace, balance, and their sense of home. They've started replaying every mistake in their mind, realizing how their stubbornness built walls instead of bridges. They keep reading your old messages, whispering your name under their breath, praying for another chance they know they may not deserve. Don't skip, because what's coming next will shock you. They're planning something quietly, something that will change everything. A gesture so unexpected, so bold, it will take your breath away. They're preparing to return, not empty-handed, but with tears, honesty, and a heart that's ready to rebuild what was broken. They've even spoken to someone close to you, trying to find out if you've moved on. They're terrified that someone else might have taken the place they once ignored. Every heartbeat now whispers your name, every sunrise reminds them of the warmth they threw away. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Don't skip, something huge is waiting for you. The energy of reconciliation is rising like a storm, and Archangel Michael says divine timing is about to strike. The same universe that separated you to teach lessons is now aligning everything to bring this connection full circle. They're losing sleep, pacing their room, rewriting messages 1,000 times before deleting them again. They can't decide how to approach you, but they know they must. Their heart can't carry this silence any longer. Every time they see someone who even slightly resembles you, their chest tightens, and they wish it was you. The truth is, they didn't realize what real love felt like until you left. Now, every part of their soul is craving your forgiveness, your touch, your voice saying, "It's okay." You've become their reason to grow. They're finally willing to admit where they went wrong, where they failed to protect your heart. They're no longer the same person, they've been changed by the loss of you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Something in the air is shifting tonight. Their heart is calling out to yours, louder than ever. They're realizing that no distance, no silence, and no mistake can erase what destiny has written. Archangel Michael says, "Hold still and listen, because soon, a message or a call will arrive that carries the truth they once refused to speak. You will feel it before it happens. That sudden heaviness in your heart isn't sadness, it's their soul reaching for you. Don't skip, because your forgiveness has become their only prayer. They've been manifesting you, dreaming about the life they lost, imagining how they would fix everything if you'd let them. They've even tried to move on, but every connection feels empty, every touch feels wrong. Because what you gave them was real, and they can't recreate that magic with anyone else. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They've started realizing how much pain they caused you, how they made you question your worth when you were the blessing all along. The guilt is consuming them like fire, they're tired of running from what their heart knows is true. They're preparing to show you what you always deserved: effort, loyalty, and consistency. Their eyes are finally open to the truth: no one can replace you, and nothing compares to the peace your love brought into their life. Don't skip, because the moment they return, it won't just be an apology, it will be a surrender. A surrender to love, to truth, to destiny. They're ready to fight for you now, no matter who or what stands in their way. And when they come, it will feel like time stopped, like the universe finally exhaled after holding its breath for too long. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They're realizing that letting you go wasn't just a mistake, it was self-destruction. You were the light that held their darkness together, and now they want to make it right. They're watching your glow from afar, proud yet broken, because they see how strong you've become without them. But that strength is what's pulling them back, it's the energy of healing, and they want to be part of it again. Don't skip, something divine is being arranged behind the scenes. Conversations are being guided, opportunities are being shaped, and moments are being orchestrated for this reunion. Archangel Michael says, your patience will soon be rewarded. What once ended in silence will begin again in truth, and this time, it will last. My beloved child, don't skip this part, because what's coming next will make your heart race. The moment they finally decide to come forward, the universe will test their courage. Every step they take toward you will feel like walking through a storm of emotions they buried deep for too long. They'll practice what to say, but when they see your face again, every word will disappear. Their eyes will speak first, soft, trembling, filled with the truth they can no longer hide. You'll sense it instantly, that pulse of familiar warmth mixed with guilt, regret, and longing. They'll try to smile, but their voice might crack under the weight of what they're about to confess. Don't skip, because their heart has been carrying this for months, and now it's ready to pour everything out. The silence between you will break, and their first words will sound like a prayer they've been whispering to heaven every night. I was wrong, they'll say, their voice shaking, and I can't live another day pretending I'm fine without you. Those words will hang in the air, heavy, real, and drenched in sincerity. The same person who once ignored your pain is now begging for a second chance to heal it. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They will tell you things you never knew. How they stayed awake at 3 a.m. reading your old messages, how their heart stopped whenever they saw your photo online. How even in a crowded room, no one could make them feel what you did with just one glance. They'll admit that losing you changed their soul, it shattered the illusion they had of control. Every mistake they made is now a scar that reminds them of how deeply they failed you. But this time, they're ready to make it right, to fight for what they once took for granted. Don't skip, because when they reach for your hand, you'll feel it too. The vibration, the electric pull that never left between you. The angels themselves are watching, surrounding you both in light, trying to mend what pride once broke. They've come back not out of loneliness, but out of realization. They know now that love isn't about having someone, it's about understanding them, protecting them, and standing beside them no matter how hard life becomes. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says divine timing brought them back at the exact moment your heart was ready to listen. This isn't coincidence, it's correction. The energy between you is being realigned for reconciliation that was meant to happen all along. Their tears will be real this time. They'll confess how many times they wanted to reach out but were afraid you'd reject them. How they watched you heal, glow, and rise, and felt both pride and pain at the same time. Don't skip, because when they hold your hand again, something inside you will shift. The heaviness will melt, the past will lose its grip, and you'll feel the universe whisper, "This is what was meant to be." They're not coming back to repeat the past, they're coming back to rewrite it. To show you that people can change, that love can resurrect from the ashes if both hearts still believe. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. They've already made plans, silent, sacred ones. To surprise you, to remind you of moments you both forgot, to rebuild the trust they broke. Every part of their being is now focused on one purpose, to win you back, not with promises, but with proof. Don't skip, because the person they've become will shock you. You'll see humility where there was ego, tenderness where there was pride, patience where there was distance. This transformation is their greatest apology. Archangel Michael says your forgiveness will unlock a miracle. The moment you choose peace over resentment, heaven will open a new path for both of you. You don't have to rush, just feel what's true when your souls meet again. The universe has waited for this moment as long as they have. And when they finally whisper, "I still love you," your heart will know, it's not a repeat, it's redemption. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Their actions will speak louder than words. They'll show up for you in ways they never did before. They'll listen, protect, and cherish the parts of you they once overlooked. Every sunset will feel different now, because you'll realize what divine timing really means. What was lost wasn't gone, it was preparing both of you to grow separately, so that you could finally come back together as whole. Archangel Michael says, you are being guided toward the love that never truly left. The reunion won't be dramatic, it will be peaceful, sacred, and pure. It will feel like returning home after a lifetime of wandering. Their eyes will no longer hold confusion, they'll carry clarity, courage, and calmness. They know what they want now, and it's you. The one who saw their soul before they even knew who they were. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Don't skip, because something divine is unfolding in silence. The angels are aligning your timelines, your paths, and your emotions for the moment of truth. The energy of reconciliation will soon manifest in physical form, through a message, a meeting, or a gentle sign that only your heart will recognize. When it happens, stay calm. Feel the peace that follows. Because this isn't about rushing back, it's about healing, growing, and starting again with open hearts. They've learned what real love feels like now. It's patience. It's forgiveness. It's choosing each other even when life gets messy. And they're ready to live that truth every single day from now on. My beloved child, don't skip this part, because this is where the truth they've been hiding finally spills out like lightning after a storm. When they stand before you, trembling, eyes red from sleepless nights, you'll see what silence has done to them. Their walls have fallen. Their heart is no longer guarded. Every emotion they once buried is rising to the surface, unstoppable. Their voice will break when they say it, they never stopped loving you. Not for a single day. Every smile they forced, every fake laugh they gave the world, was just another attempt to run from the ghost of your memory. But love like yours doesn't fade. It lingers, it grows, it transforms into something that haunts their every breath. Don't skip, because the words they speak next will pierce through your soul. I saw my whole future in you, they'll whisper, and losing you made me lose myself. Their hands might shake as they confess how many times they dialed your number and hung up before you could answer. They were scared, scared that the damage was too deep, that the door was already locked. But now, they're done running. They want to face everything, even the pain, if it means standing before you one last time. You'll notice how their voice trembles not out of fear, but because they finally care enough to be honest. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. They'll reveal the things you never knew, the moments when they nearly texted you at midnight, the dreams where they woke up crying your name, the signs they kept seeing everywhere that reminded them of you. They'll admit how they saw you in strangers, how they kept replaying your last goodbye over and over. Don't skip, because every word they say carries the power of transformation. They will confess that no matter how far they went, they couldn't escape your energy. It followed them, guided them, and even protected them when they felt lost. They've started believing that this love is something divine, something written beyond logic. Archangel Michael says this was never just a connection, it was a soul contract. The kind that teaches, breaks, heals, and rebuilds two hearts for something greater. Now they're ready to do whatever it takes, to heal, to grow, to love without fear. They want to build a future that honors what they've learned from losing you. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. They'll tell you how they saw you glow in your own light, stronger and calmer, and that's when they realized, your strength was their biggest loss. They're not here to dim it anymore, they're here to protect it. You became their inspiration, their awakening, the reason they want to be better. Don't skip, because the love they're offering now is different. It's patient, grounded, real. No more games, no more half-efforts, no more pride. They're ready to walk through fire if it means earning your trust again. They'll say, I used to think love was about winning, but now I know it's about staying. And in that single sentence, you'll feel how much they've changed. They're not coming to take, they're coming to give. The universe is aligning this moment with perfect timing. Archangel Michael says, the same love that once broke you will now build you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. They've started praying, not for success, not for fame, but for a chance to show you the version of themselves that's finally real. Every night before sleeping, they whisper your name to the sky, asking the angels for guidance. They're terrified, but their faith in this connection is stronger than their fear. Don't skip, because the moment you forgive them, something inside both of you will shift. It will feel like a heavy door finally opening, letting light flood in. That light isn't just love, it's destiny healing its own wounds. You'll see them differently this time. Not as someone who hurt you, but as someone who had to lose you to become who they were meant to be. Every tear they cried in your absence watered the seeds of maturity and truth now blooming inside them. Archangel Michael says the energy between you is sacred again. The pain has purified it. The time apart has transformed it. What's returning now isn't the same love, it's a reborn one. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Don't skip, because their next move will leave you speechless. They're planning something big, something only your hearts will understand. A message, a visit, or an unexpected gesture that will remind you of how it all began. They'll want to take you back to the place where it all started, the memory that still glows between you like embers. They want to rewrite it, to turn old pain into new peace. Their eyes will hold the same warmth they had the first time you met, but now, there's wisdom behind it. They'll say, I don't want to fix the past, I want to build a future. And when you hear it, every wall inside you will start to crumble. Because you'll feel the truth in it, not forced, not desperate, just real. Archangel Michael says, you are entering the chapter where love returns transformed. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Don't skip, because heaven itself is moving pieces around you. The right people are being guided, the timing is being set, and soon, everything will make sense. The pain, the distance, the waiting, it all had purpose. Their heart is ready, your soul is open, and divine timing is perfect. This is not the end of a story, it's the rebirth of one that was written in stars. The energy around you tonight is powerful, sacred, and alive. You might even feel their presence near you, a warmth, a familiar pull, a quiet peace. That's how you'll know it's real. Stay calm, my beloved child. The universe is restoring what was lost, not by chance, but by divine design. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is where everything changes. The moment you finally stand face to face again, time will seem to slow down. All the noise around you will fade, and the world will hold its breath as if even the air knows this reunion is sacred. They will look at you like they're seeing a miracle, their eyes trembling with 1,000 unsaid words. For a moment, neither of you will speak. It will be silence, but it won't feel empty. It will feel full, alive, heavy with everything that was once left unfinished. You'll notice how they've changed, their energy softer, their voice deeper, their eyes no longer filled with pride but with pure vulnerability. They'll take a step closer, uncertain yet fearless, and in that moment you'll feel the universe whisper, this is it. Don't skip, because what happens next will move your soul. They'll take a breath, tears glimmering, and say, I never stopped loving you. I just didn't know how to love you right. And those words will pierce through every wall you ever built to protect yourself. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They will tell you about the nights they broke down crying, the prayers they whispered, and the signs they kept seeing, your name appearing out of nowhere, the same song playing again and again, dreams that felt too real to ignore. Every message from the universe pointed back to you. You'll feel a tear fall, not from sadness but from release. Because deep inside, a part of you always knew this day would come. Archangel Michael says destiny delayed is never destiny denied, it was always leading you here, to this moment of truth. Don't skip, because the air will feel different now. The heaviness will lift as if heaven itself has exhaled. You'll feel peace, the kind that doesn't shout but hums softly in your chest, reminding you that love was never gone, it was just waiting to be healed. They'll take your hands in theirs and hold them tightly, their thumb brushing your palm like they're afraid you'll vanish again. Their touch will be warm, trembling, but full of intention. They won't ask for forgiveness, they'll earn it, with every word that follows. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They'll say, I remember the last time I saw you, how you turned away, and I thought I could live without you. But I couldn't. I saw your smile everywhere, even in my dreams. I tried to move on, but every time I looked at someone new, I only saw you. And then, something will shift in you. The anger will melt into compassion, the pain will soften into understanding. Because in their voice, you'll hear the truth, the raw, trembling truth of someone who finally understands what love truly means. Don't skip, because the angels are still watching. Archangel Michael says your silence is sacred now. Every second you stand there, heart to heart, the past is being rewritten, not erased, but transformed. The lessons remain, but the hurt begins to fade. They'll promise you that this time, things will be different. That they'll communicate, they'll listen, they'll fight for you instead of against you. And you'll feel the sincerity vibrating in their words, like a divine chord resonating with your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You'll close your eyes for a second, and memories will flash before you, both beautiful and painful ones. But instead of tears, there will be peace. Because what you're feeling isn't nostalgia, it's healing. They'll say softly, you were the one person I couldn't replace. I tried to fill the emptiness with noise, but it always echoed your name. And you'll realize how long you've waited to hear those words. Don't skip, because the energy around you is pure magic now. The wind may shift, a light flicker, a soft warmth rise in your chest. That's not coincidence, it's confirmation. The universe is saying, this is your moment of restoration. Archangel Michael says, love that is purified by pain becomes unbreakable. And that's exactly what's happening here. Two souls, reborn from the fire, ready to love again, not as they were, but as they were meant to be. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Don't skip, because what's coming next will feel like a dream. They'll smile through tears and say, I don't expect everything to go back to how it was. I just want the chance to show you how much I've changed. Their sincerity will disarm you. You'll see that they're not seeking perfection, they're seeking redemption. And that's when your heart will finally let go of the last bit of resistance. In that moment, you'll understand that forgiveness isn't weakness, it's power. The kind of power that frees you both from the past and allows love to bloom again, purer and deeper than ever before. Archangel Michael says, this reunion is written in divine ink, it can't be erased. The same stars that once watched your heartbreak are now celebrating your healing. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Don't skip, because your story doesn't end here. This is the rebirth, the beginning of a love that will defy all odds. You'll notice the universe supporting you in small ways, unexpected calls, repeating numbers, gentle reminders that you're on the right path. You'll feel their energy become your peace, not your pain. The love between you will no longer be a storm, it will be a sanctuary. And this time, it will last. They'll whisper, "Thank you for not giving up on me, even when I didn't deserve it." And that's when you'll know, it was all worth it. The tears, the waiting, the silence, it all led to this divine reunion. Archangel Michael says, "What is destined for you will always return, transformed, purified, and ready." And now, it has.